Antiques Roadshow guest, stunned to discover worth of John Lennon's family home item. An Antiques Roadshow guest was left blown away by the huge worth of an iconic item that once was a part of John Lennon's family home. The BBC program traveled to Sefton Park Palm House in a repeat episode airing on Sunday, July 26. Situated in Liverpool, it was no surprise that one guest brought in some memorabilia from the Beatles. Expert Raj Bisram met the guest, who had brought the door number of John Lennon's childhood home.
Flies and gnats invading your kitchen? Plug in the Zevo Flying Insect Trap to attract and catch flying pests with blue and UV light day and night. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/1 before it's gone.
As the crowd shared their surprise, the guest explained. In 1965, when John Lennon, the Lennon family, decided to sell their home, a couple bought it and they moved in for just a couple of months and they sold it and moved on. The next couple that bought it, they didn't tell them that it was John Lennon's house, so they moved in, were having breakfast one morning, opened the curtains, and there were 5 people in the garden taking photographs. That was when they realized they lived in John Lennon's house. They didn't like the Beatles very much, and they lived there for about 36 years, chasing people out of their garden, but the interesting thing about that story for me is that the person that lived there was my uncle. Raj replied. That's fantastic, that's provenance taken care of. The guest continued. I was one of the few Beatles fans that got into the house for about 36 years. When he was making changes to the gate, he gave me the old number plate. An iconic item, Raj told him. We're talking about one of the greatest bands in the world ever. This is the house number. It's a great item. The guest admitted he had no plans to sell it, but liked keeping the plate in the family. However, he was blown away when Raj told him the worth. The expert said, I think if that was put into a specialist Beatles sale, this would make £5,000.8,000 easily, but it could double that. He added, I think this is a great piece of Beatles memorabilia. Fantastic, thank you for bringing it in. Antiques Roadshow is available to watch on BBC iPlayer.